Hey everybody, I'm Sam,
Madam,
and I'm Will, and we are Working Title!
he's stopping you.
Guys, we are back. It is the Book of Boba Fett, season finale of the first season, Chapter 7. Last on, it has been crazy town.
Yeah.
We've been getting Luke Skywalker, Din Djarin,
Ahsoka.
Grogu, Ahsoka,
And Cad Bane.
freaking Cad Bane, and Cobb Vanth.
Rip.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Boba Town, tensions are rising amongst the clans of Tatooine, and we're going to see if they are strong enough to take on the forces of the Pike Syndicate. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, or take your lightsaber and slash that button. Hit a comment down below with your force powers, and tell us what you thought of the finale of the Book of Boba Fett. Did you enjoy the show as a whole? Did you not? How did it compare to some of the other shows, like The Bad Batch and The Mandalorian? Speaking of, if you want to go watch those playlists, we have them available for you. If you want to go support us on Patreon, please do so, because we have some other shows that you might enjoy tuning in for and get some early access. Or if you join the smaller tier, you can join us on Discord and talk about all your favorite nerdy stuff, including Star Wars. Shout out Carlos, one of our most Star Wars involved individuals. Love you, dude.
And Zommark Substitute, if y'all want to check out the Book of Boba Fett, go on Disney Plus first, and then come back to YouTube and watch your boys' Working Titles reaction. We're going to punch it. Oh, we're right in it. We're right in it, baby. Whoa! Oh, I forgot it blew up last week. Damn, that thing. Your girl's definitely
Yeah,
dead.
she's dead. No
She
cap.
is dead.
She's smoking.
It was inevitable.
Leave.
Nice.
That was
Mr. Din.
fast.
Palace offers greater protection.
If you want to abandon Mos Espa and hide in your fortress, go ahead. We're staying. The people who live here need our protection.
They're for the people. They're for the people. I don't know why it's so weird seeing Din here, but it is. It just feels
You'll
odd.
stay.
Fucking Jawas.
Oh shit!
Is it him?
Oh my god, I didn't think we'd see him again so soon.
Oh man.
He's so cool. I'm so glad they brought him back.
With the pipes. He looks so real.
You won't have to worry about Freetown.
To convince the Marshal to remain neutral. We used to live among a Tuscan raider tribe in the desert.
We destroyed them ourselves.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Does Fett know that? He has no idea. He thinks they were killed by Nikto speedbikers.
Frick,
He
dude.
left evidence behind to encourage such a conclusion.
Oh.
This rat.
He meted out his revenge on them. I think I have an idea how to draw Boba Fett out.
What's the episode called?
In the name of honor.
This is the way.
In the name of honor!
X-Wing?
R2! It's R2! It's Luke. Luke's here. Told you, man. I told you Luke's gonna be in this show. Gosh darn it. Unless he's just dropping off Grogu.
Could be it.
No way. We really doing this?
He's back home!
He's gonna
dude.
help?
This is home! Frick!
He's gonna help out?
I don't know.
Oh my god, imagine him meeting Boba. Fuck.
Hello, officer! Officer!
Nobody's in it.
Grogu. It's just Grogu. He probably piloted it over there.
Coincidence, if you ask me.
Well, R2's with him.
Oh, R2 can fly it. Yep, that's what it is.
Yep, it's Grogu.
Dang, dude. Dang. Oh, well, he's not a temple baby.
Yes. Oh, did they teach you how to fly an X-Wing already? I know an astromech
got
flew the
all
ship.
She says, I'm no an astronaut for the ship. They leave a message?
Grogu? Whoa, that's a terrible name. Pal. No way am I calling you that. What do you have here, huh?
Yeah, wow.
Shiny. Well, look at you, fancy.
I can't believe you left this kid to R2 just by,
Yeah.
by himself.
There you go.
You don't trust R2?
I mean, well, if this lady ran away and kidnapped him, like, what is R2 gonna do? Like, not much.
He's messed up people before.
He has.
The Pike Syndicate has not yet arrived in numbers, but the minute they do, we will see them before they see us.
There is someone here to see you.
I thought you said nobody could sneak up on us.
Well, Boba, you're like the main piece. Oh,
wow.
My God. Fuck, I'm nervous.
I paid Marshal Vance a visit.
Ooh, I like that shot.
You should have never left him without his armor.
Damn.
I've got back shooters too.
Oh.
Dang, dude, so much for your plan.
I will only negotiate with the head of the Pike Syndicate.
You mean the one that massacred your Tuscan family and blamed it on a speed bike gang?
Why did he tell him that?
They wanted to draw Boba out.
Yeah,
so
also make him feel helpless.
we'll get him to make a dumb call.
You know it's true.
Boba.
Yeah, see? Trying to get him to do something stupid.
Let's do this.
No! No, it's a trick. Well, they're both not dying right now. Not this early on.
There'll come a moment.
It's so great, man.
Of your client, negotiations are terminated.
You're going soft in your old age.
We all do.
God, man, you're getting old too, sucker.
He's like got like 30 years on him probably.
Yeah, for sure.
He looked like he was like 40 in the.
Dude's like Clint Eastwood now.
Something feels strange over here.
They betrayed him.
The locals are attacking.
The cyberpunk kids are falling apart. No!
Ain't no way.
Oh, dude, the Trandoshans are gonna shit on
Dude,
him.
what if Bosk just showed up? Could you imagine?
Oh, they got swords!
Chrysanthemum, get the heck out of there, dude. Run.
Trandoshans and Wookiees are like mortal enemies too.
No!
No, the
Not the
Gamorreans.
pigs! No! No! I like these guys!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, they can take them.
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh, behind him.
you! He already got stabbed?
Oh my god, they're going over.
No! No! No, please don't. Please.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No! I love
That's
those
horrible.
two.
Yeah, they were
Why?
awesome.
Hey, why did that just happen?
There's no way to overcome their advantage.
I can't get the smile off my face because that was a little funny, but I'm also very upset. Damn, dude, don't kill all the like cool spectacle characters right now.
Oh, don't forget, we got the fucking Rancor.
Yeah, that's all the way back in the palace.
Oh man, is he
No.
dead?
No.
Dude, seriously? I don't care about these guys.
I suppose you'll be heading out. I'm not.
Nice.
You should.
Loyal to the end.
It's against the creed. I gave you my word.
Yeah.
I'm with you until we both fall.
Nice.
We'll both
Wow.
die in the name of honor. You sure you want to stay? This is the way.
Oh, I love how.
If I may offer an alternative, I was educated on Coruscant. Not that that makes me better in any way. I specialized in civic council negotiations.
Oh, okay.
Very well. Do your template.
Let him go.
Salutation! I am unarmed!
Did he even look at what
I
it
wish
said?
to present to whomever spoke
It
first.
says like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
To deliberate an acceptable outcome in the eyes of the Obadiah High Council.
Read it to me, tailhead.
Whoa. Fuck you, dude.
Enchanting
Yeah,
sobriquet
octopus,
and one
ugly
of which
ass.
I never tire. I, Boba Fett, do present the following offer.
Oh, frick,
Yeah.
you're right.
Damn it.
The arid sands of Tatooine will once again flourish with flowered fields fertilized with the bodies of your dead.
You're dead. Yeah.
No.
His orders.
Not mine. Oh, good. I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let him die.
They killed the main dude.
Woo!
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, I forgot about the knee thing.
On your flank.
Nice.
Hip fire too.
Man, they're getting blacked. Damn, come on, Din.
They're lucky they got that armor, dude.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Nice.
The whistling birds. Yes.
Chrysanthemum?
Yes.
Chrysanthemum?
Oh, my.
What? Oh,
free-
the town.
Yeah, the town.
Yeah, Cobb Dance Crew. Let's
The
go.
bartender leading the way.
Glad he came back. Came around. You hear that? Chrysanthemum. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
On his back.
Let's go. Thank goodness.
Damn. Oh! Oh!
No shot. No way.
Oh,
he's got blood on his head.
Dude. Keep going, dude. Keep going. They're not killing every single cool
Oh,
character.
he's slipping. No.
I don't
It's
think
fine.
he's
We can
making
fix it. Back the tanks.
Oh,
Back the
man.
tanks, yo. Back the tanks.
Oh, no.
No, have faith. Have faith.
Can any of these other fucks hit a shot? God damn it.
Put your body in front of him. You got Beskar.
Come on, Dan, hold it down.
Wow, that Wookiee took like
So many shots.
I don't even know how
Too many.
I don't even know how many. Get him to the back of the tank.
I thought you were gone. I know you have a nice long soak in the back of the tank.
Yes. Take him now. And go see if you can find the pigs. Maybe they're
There, Dan.
buoyant. And, like maybe can flop on the ground. What?
What is that?
What is that?
What is that thing? Oh, there's two of them.
Oh, my.
What?
New type of destroyers?
Whoa! Go through the shield. Yeah.
Oh, that
I was gonna say,
awesome.
can you walk through it?
I think you should be able to walk through it and shoot from underneath.
Oh!
Oh, forgot about that, dude.
Oh, not even that?
off.
Oh, something's happening there. You see that?
Now is it weak enough that you can get through?
Whoa.
Oh!
Damn.
Dude, this guy's a fucking tank.
Literally. Get this man a medal.
He needs some milk!
Dude, let's go. Let's go.
What was that?
I don't know, but it was cool. They all posed. He did like a little 360 and shot.
He was facing the right way.
He said, I have to make it look cool.
Yeah.
I have to make it look cool, Will.
He was facing
And you know what? He looked cool.
He did.
First time I'll say those guys look cool. I hate them, but
Oh, Grogu!
force power time. Don't let the pit droids die. I will truly be pissed. I didn't see
He's
him.
gotta be underneath that blanket.
Hey, Mando! Look who's here!
He's like, what the?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh!
Hey, little guy.
So
Oh!
See you too.
it's so
I didn't know when I'd
perfect.
see you again.
He can help. Use the force, lift the destroyers.
Stay ignorant till
He's gonna be
fight's
like, look
over.
what I learned with Uncle Luke.
Hey, that's the shirt.
What if Luke gave him the saber too? Just for the sake of it?
That would be perfect.
That'd be cool. Like, let's
Damn,
be
look at
like,
her.
you can live both. Imagine they both have lightsabers.
Did he? I mean, was he even trained to use a lightsaber
No,
though?
but he'd be better with Din at this point. Oh boy.
Oh shit. Oh,
Transformer moment.
grab the kid.
Yep.
Why did he do that?
Oh, her tooth.
A tooth! How are these things so...
Rancor.
Oh, machete. Machete.
Yeah.
Maybe machete has it?
No, that's I think what Boba went to get.
Oh.
Oh.
Cause he was like,
Oh yeah, Boba dipped. He said just protect them.
he's gonna be riding it.
Holy fuck nuggets.
No way.
Jump fast! Don't let the Rancor get shot. She's so young. Yes!
Oh, can move!
Yes! Jump!
Oh my gosh, this
Again.
looks amazing!
Again, Bessie!
Look at that!
Fight it, Bessie! Yes! Beat the hell out of this stupid robot! Let's go!
There you go.
Sick and tired of these things.
Backside? The backside's weak.
It's weak. Run through it. Din, come on. If this Rancor dies, I will truly
Here we go.
never forgive the show.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh!
Touch me in soul. Send it to hell.
He's in.
Yes.
Stab it.
No! No! Hurry, Din! Gosh!
I mean, what the fuck were you standing on that thing for?
Yeah.
He's trying to have a cinematic moment, meanwhile, the little baby Rancors get hurt.
Do it.
Save your dad.
He just crushes it. Please do that.
Yes!
He just like pulled out like a joint.
I love the skin,
Dude,
how the
it
skin
looks
looks
so
and
good.
everything.
Do it.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He just
Wow.
threw that thing into the building.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Does she have a name?
I don't remember.
We'll call her Bessie from now.
Bessie. Oh no.
Do
No.
not hurt her. Do not touch her. Yes.
Snap its arms.
Oh! Stop. Come on! No.
Dude.
Fucking hell!
Oh my god.
Come on.
Can you guys shoot this thing?
Let the Rancor be overpowered. There we go.
Oh.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
I want this thing to live so bad.
I know, me too.
Literally. That's.
Watch Cad Bane be the one to kill this thing.
Oh, that was awesome.
He probably will now you said it. Dude.
The bikes, they run so funny.
Look at that shot.
So good.
Oh!
Don't eat it.
I want to see it eat something. Oh! Hey, the Wilhelm screen!
There you
There
go.
we go.
There you go.
Up.
See, we got everything we wanted from the Rancor. Now it's going down. I'm blaming you for this.
Stop. Adam, it's all your fault.
Don't be that guy, Cad Bane.
This is my city. These are my people. I will not abandon them.
Like the Tuscans.
Don't toy with me. I'm not a little boy any longer.
Oh.
You are an old man.
I'm still faster than you.
That may be.
Let's find out.
Oh shit.
This is my city.
Oh my god. Is he gonna kill Boba?
You gave it a shot. You're trying to go straight. This isn't the first time I beat you out on a job.
He's got the blaster in his armpit.
I don't think you'll kill him just that from one bounty hunter to the
Consider
other.
this my final lesson.
Yeah.
Look out for yourself.
No way.
Anything else?
Where's Din? Someone.
Oh!
He still had the.
Yeah,
it
the
was on his
staff.
back.
I didn't see it.
No! Don't kill him either, though.
I knew you were a killer.
Oh, damn it. Not like this, man. I don't want him to go just yet.
Same.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. What is happening right now?
Oh my.
Well, he's wrecking the city. They're trying to stop him.
For Christ's sake, we're about to have a King Kong. moment, man. Let's go, Din.
Just like the Mythosaur.
Yeah, he's got to prep himself.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh.
Ain't no shot. He'll be dead.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Stay down.
Boba, get out here, man.
How about you take the baby away from here? Or use your animal allegiance?
Speak to it in the Force.
There we go. Tame the beast.
Is he putting him to sleep?
I think so. There we go. Thank you, Grogu. I was really not happy about losing a Rancor today.
Same.
Oh. He's just like, time to sleep.
Is that what you call hospitable?
Yeah, this is her.
Guards!
Probably shouldn't have chose a dome to live in, buddy.
With windows.
Literally.
Killed him there too.
Oh my.
Oh.
That was brutal.
That's personal. Going after the neck of an Ithorian.
She is a master assassin, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let me see him. Let's beat Cad Bane, the Bad Batch show.
I like this song.
We are not suited for this.
We did all this work.
Is this it?
No, we gotta get
Mando.
Yeah, Din and Baby have to have their send off.
Oh, dude, the little where you used to hold an R2 unit, he can sit up there.
He is.
Yeah, see, look at that. I was thinking about that. I was like, how's he gonna have anyone as a passenger?
All right, but this is the last time.
Oh, hyperdrive. He likes hyperdrive.
Well, it's
Or
so
just
fast.
Super speed. All right.
Wow. Cad Bane. Oh, Marshall.
Cobb Band.
Who's that?
It's the guy you're talking about, Thundercat.
Oh yeah.
I love that Thundercat is in this.
Is it really the? Okay.
Just that he's alive.
That's the post credit.
That's what I'm saying. Are you serious?
That was like, please be Cad Bane, and then,
Right.
like sneaks as well. Somebody like puts his body in. Nah, screw it.
No, we had to save Cobb Fan, guys.
No,
Didn't ask.
we had to save Cad Bane
Why?
because I asked.
He lived 100 years. He doesn't need to.
Make it 200.
Yeah, 100 more.
And that was the Book of Boba Fett.
So you think we're getting a second season based off how this ended?
I don't know. I mean, why would you call it season 1?
Yeah, true. Maybe they do that just in case. Why? Why, fan, do you come on? Right when we're
It's
about
when
to start
you
talking.
talk.
Right when we're about to start.
It really is. Like every time Sam opens his mouth.
I'm sorry. I'll just y'all share your
Yeah,
thoughts.
Sam will never be allowed to speak.
I'll take a break.
Yeah, I don't know if it will be a season 2. I don't really know what else they could do at this point. Like what they liberated Mos Espa and essentially Tatooine. I mean, they killed the 3 major clans that were running the area. That kind of was called a Babu Frick. Bib Fortuna split up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They killed, like, he gave them their territories. Fennec Shand disposed of all of them, and the Pike leader, and all the Pikes. So it's like, there's no conflict anymore. Now Tatooine is a peaceful place.
Bless you.
Sorry.
You think? I'm just thinking of. I know the Hutts went back to their home planet, but do you think? I mean, what if they came back?
That is fair. We could get, like, the Hutts being like, well, now that the dust is settled, now we want our territory because they didn't want war.
It's true.
And I also just find it weird that Boba at the end of the episode is saying he just went through all this trouble to take over, and then he goes, "I'm not cut out for this."
Yeah. I don't like that line.
I don't like it either.
It's like, what was the point then, sir?
Right.
This is what you said you wanted.
Yeah.
That was my...
Or unless it's like, I'm not cut out for all this bowing and being a people person. He should hide in the shadows.
Maybe it's that.
I think it's
I don't
more
know.
that because Fennec even said, if not us, then who? You know what I mean?
That's why I said maybe her, because she seems pretty damn good at this, counseling and shit.
Yeah. But, I mean, at the end of the day, Boba's the one that liberated. That's the one that that's who the people are going to stand behind. So he's got to just do it. But yeah, so I don't know season 2. I mean, the Hutt thing, that's a great point. Maybe we get the Hutts coming in for season 2. I'm kind of cool on it. Like, not coming back here again.
Yeah, I don't think it's fully necessary. I think we got some Boba Fett. I think what we can do from now on is return to the Mandalorian show, and if we ever need to visit Tatooine, we have a story that exists there now.
Yeah.
Like, I think Star Wars hasn't had a Tatooine plot or, like, occurrence happening where we know what's going on the planet now, but if we ever want to be updated now, we have something for our home world. Because that's the thing about Tatooine. It is the home base of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, that's
it's
where
it all
everything takes place. So, to some degree, like, I remember in season 1 of the Mando being a little disappointed that Mos Eisley was pretty empty because of the new restrictions of no crime because they had, I think, because the New Republic was controlling those areas now, and we even saw it the other day with Din because those X-Wings were controlling Tatooine, which means they've finally moved out to Outer Rims. Regardless,
I think it'd be cool in, like, Mando, Boba has a pod race. Maybe, or something, and something goes wrong or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind Mando being like the main thing, and he's just like coming to help.
Yeah.
Like Boba needs help again, just like this. Like I'm fine with that if we reintroduce Mando in that way and bring in the Boba storyline and the characters. But like, I don't think. I personally don't think we needed a Boba Fett show. It's not something I really wanted. I mean, I'll always take more Star Wars, so I'm fine with it. But I think we're good at this point with Boba Fett.
I think before we jump into the season as a whole, I feel like because this episode was mostly fighting, like we don't really need to dissect
break down everything.
But we can talk about our feelings of the show as a whole. But this episode, I thought it was a pretty okay finale. I think story was lacking, but I think the spectacle was fun.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed like bringing all the characters in full circle.
Yeah.
All the fighting was good. There was only some moments like the dude spinning in a circle that I thought was like, what are we doing? But I mean, like for the most part, like all the fighting was cool. Those droids were awesome.
Yeah.
The new destroyers.
Yeah. Cad Bane was cool. I wish he played more of a role. I liked the Rancor. The Rancor was the best part to me.
Yes, hands down.
It looked great. It fought great. The animation felt, or like the CGI felt like legit for it, you know. So
yeah.
I'm gonna say what I said to you. I think it was a cash grab again. I found this episode to be pretty lackluster.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, the fighting was cool, and I'm totally a dude who prefers fighting over politics and talking, but I wasn't super duper blown away.
And I think I have the answer for why.
And that's like shocking to me.
Yeah.
That I wasn't super blown away. I felt like the previous episode was more... It was better than this one.
And last episode, before Will told us that it wasn't the finale, I felt more...
Like
content.
a finale?
I felt more content with the conclusion if we were left there and went into season 2 with more issues.
Yeah.
Here's how I feel though. Was what I meant by storytelling. I don't feel like the storytelling was super strong or convicting for the present day part of the story, with taking over a portion of Tatooine for whatever reason. I just don't feel like it was super... Like, I didn't personally care for the sanctity of this town that I've never really been to. I guess we'll have to talk about the show as a whole right away, because I think that's how we all feel.
I just want to say one more thing with the whole, like, it was weird hearing Boba say that I'm not cut out for this after that whole journey, and then the post credit. I just think it was an odd choice, as that was the post credit. I mean, who gives a shit about the Marshal?
Talk to the camera.
Talk to
Who
it.
gives a shit about the Marshal? Honestly, I just think there's some choices this episode. I don't think were that thought out.
Hey, have your controversial opinion. It's fine.
Yeah.
Say it to the people.
It's not controversial. It's just your
No,
opinion.
that's yeah.
But I mean, like,
I would honestly agree.
I don't fully agree. Okay, well, I agree with like, I feel the show as a whole. This show as a whole was like underwhelming up until Mando came in. Across the board, I mean, like, I just wasn't super like. I was like, man, I mean, like, this is cool. I like Star Wars stories, so like, you know, I'm a fucking nerd. You just throw me Star Wars, I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll take it. The Cobb Vanth thing, I think, is just at the end of the day, everything when it comes to the TV shows really just revolves around Mando. You know what I mean? Like, it's all and Grogu. All of it's about Mando and Grogu and their relationships with these characters. Boba and Cobb Vanth doesn't matter with each other. Like, they're other than the fact that they shared the armor, or well, not shared, but Cobb had the armor at one point. They don't have any connection. Fennec doesn't care about him. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't even want to agree to, well, Boba was fine with agreeing with their terms, but they didn't even want to agree with the terms with stopping the spice trade. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't care about Cobb Vanth, but Cobb Vanth is important to Mando's story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why he came back for it. I don't know. The show as a whole, I just think, I don't want to say it wasn't well thought out, but I feel like they tried to make a Boba show, and then I just feel like the show shifted. Like, don't you think the show, of course it shifted when there was a whole episode about the Mandalorian, but like, don't you feel like the writing of the show was just like, oh, we're gonna make a Boba Fett show? And it's almost like I know they don't film the episodes in order all the time, but like, it felt like they filmed the first 3 or 4 episodes, and we're like, this isn't feeling that great. Let's just throw in the beginning of Mando season 3 into the story just to like complete the.
That's what I was gonna say.
Which is fine because I'm cool with it. Like, it made the season more interesting to me. My thing is, though, like, just why did we have a Boba Fett show? I mean, I've been saying that for a while, and I don't remember if I said it on camera, but like, I think I think I said it the first episode. I think Boba Fett is cool, aesthetically, but that's about it. Like, the things that we know about Boba is that he was pissed off about that are canon. Like, I'm not talking about like stuff that used to be in Star Wars. Boba was pissed off about Mace Windu, wanted to hunt him down because he killed Jango, and he ended up becoming a ruthless bounty hunter that worked with the Empire. Oh, like, I get that he went on this like spiritual journey with the Tuskens and like
that was cool.
Changed a little bit, and yeah, that was cool. But like, also, I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like it was a pretty big leap. I mean, he did essentially die. You know what I mean? He died and came back. So I followed where the story went. I just felt like there just wasn't enough to fill it. I felt like that's why we got, like, in the first 4 episodes, it was like almost 2.5 episodes worth were flashback.
Yeah.
And then the present day thing just wasn't as interesting. They could have made the flashback more interesting and just they could have done 3 episodes of flashback and then just immediately cut to, you know, not really explaining that. I feel like it would have made more sense to not even explain how Boba's got amassed an army or a crew, and then just brought in Din and just done that. I feel like it just would have made more sense to me. But
I feel like you took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say, if it was like they had these cool ideas, they made a few episodes, and then they were just like, they lost the ideas and were just like, let's hype up Mando for the next season.
Yeah.
And put him in there.
I mean, in fairness, it worked. I'm so excited for Mando.
I am
season
too.
3. And the best parts of the season was the previous 2 episodes that were all about Mando.
Yeah.
And, you know, partially about Boba in the latter half.
Reacting with him to the first episode that had Mando, that's when our post discussion, I was like, why is this show about Boba? Or why do we get this show? That's when I started to ask.
I'm just sitting here and I have a compiling list of why I actually don't really like this show that much.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, and I just want to say, like, real quick too, like, people are always like, "Oh, Star Wars fans are so finicky; they're never happy about anything." Yeah,
Yeah.
but sometimes, like, the things that I think the things that Disney thinks will work and is what Star Wars fans want isn't always what Star Wars fans want.
Well, what I was gonna say is, all the things I'm thinking in my head that I do like about the show, there are moments, anyone who saw last reaction, there are moments I love as a simple Star Wars fan, but then in hindsight, just looking at what we got as a whole, the things I love, I hate that they were in this show. It's like every single instance of something I love, it annoys me that it had to be on this show. Because Boba Fett, to me, isn't a big and important part of Star Wars, to me. Like Will said, he doesn't really play a big part in the 6 big films. No more than Captain Phasma plays a part in the sequels. He is a character hyped up by the fan base, which is fine, because you can like your characters just like I like my characters. Though I think people like Cad Bane are far more fleshed out than people like Boba. So when they wanted to do a show for this, I was not really excited. I didn't really care too much about it. I was more excited about old, like, animated kid shows like The Bad Batch, personally. And I didn't like the first episode that much. I liked the second episode with the Tuskens and the flashback, because I thought it was a really good story.
Yeah.
It almost had no real connective tissue to the present day other than Boba's, like, new heroic arc he's going through. But that's also something I think I was telling Adam I'm not really a big fond of. Like, I'm not super fond of, because he's been more of a gray / darker or, like, evil character in the story. So I don't know why they had to do in his, like, final days kind of make him, like, the hero who's going to save the town.
The savior, yeah.
And for me, it doesn't really, like, story-wise seem like I just don't really see why. I guess the shift in why they did this is because in Mando he was more like a hero or like a bounty hunter helping you. But I think that's all it should have been, is a bounty hunter helping you to, like, pay a debt and nothing more. I don't know why they had to go with, like, I'm gonna save this town because drug or spices are bad. And dude, like, you've been living in the bounty hunting ring, working with really trash people for a good portion of your life. Like, why are we doing this justice, like, movement now?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, I get his tie to, like, he feels a tie to Tatooine because of the Tuskens.
Yeah.
And because he wanted to make the world good again. I mean, it was like at one point the world was like a good world to live on, and then the waters dried up. The Tuskens lived and they enjoyed their land, and then other people came and, like, made this place a crime, like, syndicate centerpiece, like slave trade, all that kind of stuff, you know. So they really screwed over the Tuskens, and so I get, like, the Tuskens are dead, so now it's like, I guess, in some, like, leaps of logic, and to honor them is to make the planet safe and make people happy living there and have no crime and stuff. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, the thing that's weird about it is because, like, he wasn't, like, super against being a crime syndicate because, like, he was cool with working, like, criminal families. You know what I mean? Like, the 3 families that were running Mos Espa, like, he was cool with running them instead of just, like, killing. I mean, I'm not saying, like, killing is, like, a just thing to do, but, like,
push him out.
You know, like, put him in jail or something. Like, he wasn't really trying to do that. Like, the only time when he was like, yeah, spice is destroying our planet is when the Freedom City town folk were like, we want you to get rid of spice on the planet. Like, literally 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So, like, that wasn't even, like, a thought in the process. I mean, he was down to let the Pikes still do their shit on the planet earlier.
Yeah.
As long as they cut them in on, like, hey, the Tuskens are in this area, you don't, like, kill them, you don't go through here, and we'll provide you protection. I don't know. So they're just
It's just a lot of weird messaging. Like, a lot of I feel like the message doesn't, like, line up perfectly.
It
like,
would if it was a different character. It just doesn't feel with Boba Fett.
It doesn't feel super authentic. I also don't like that he called... I know I know for all intents and purposes, as a bounty hunter, he works from Tatooine. I don't like that he calls it his home.
I was just gonna ask you two. Has he done anything
Well,
on Tatooine before this?
In the stories we get, he's barely on Tatooine.
It's because the Tuscans, though. He's calling it his home.
I know. I just don't think like a few years with the Tuscan
I was
Raiders
gonna say that,
is
yeah.
a good enough excuse
It's
to like
not.
be like your home. Your closest thing to home should be Camino.
Yeah.
And then your nomadic lifestyle.
But he, in fairness, he had like a spiritual awakening on this place. I mean,
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying I don't think it's a convincing enough.
Well, I just don't think it translated well. Like, it just wasn't like he, because even in the first couple episodes, like, even though he was like, let's get out of here to the Greedos people. Fuck, what are they called?
Rodians.
The Rodians, yeah. Like, even though he was like, yeah, let's get out of here, the Rodian, it still kind of felt like we're still getting the Boba from now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though back then he should have been like cutthroat and been like, fuck it, and just leave. You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking his change. I mean, like he was about to die in the Sarlacc pit, so that there's the saying, "Your life flashes before your eyes." Maybe he had like oh shit, I need to change
my life. Yeah,
let's go.
I get it. It just doesn't. To me, it just doesn't fit. And I'm all for characters having like redemption arcs and stuff like that. It doesn't fit. But like it just doesn't really like to me coincide of just who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, it's just weird. I think I wouldn't have this much of a strong opinion if they didn't bring in Mando and make the show so much better just because of Mando's presence and storyline.
I think that's where I also just really didn't like the choice for having. I wish Din wasn't in this season. I wish Din,
because it takes away
Grogu.
from Boba. Yeah.
This is why it's like confusing, because I love that I'm seeing Luke. I love that I'm seeing Ahsoka, even if I don't even know why their new opinions are their new opinions.
Yeah.
I love Din. I don't want them to be in the Boba Fett show.
Yeah.
It just takes Boba Fett's. Once again, it's hard because there are a lot of people that love him, but for people who are trying to get to be on that side too, you can't let him be shadowed by bigger like when Din's in the room with him, not even talking. My attention's on Din. It's not on Boba Fett. And then the one part I really didn't like about the finale is when they're in that room that's all burnt, and they got the cyberpunk kids and Fennec and all of them. Everything Boba Fett's saying, they're all disagreeing with. So like the main character is being like his discernment is being like criticized by everybody else with bettering opinions.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, the main character, it doesn't even know like what to do.
Yeah.
And then it gets overshadowed again. Well, we have this plan. And then the plan's immediately undercut by Cad Bane, and well, I'll give that credit to Cad Bane for being a better planner. But it also takes away so much from the hero who's already having a struggle competing against other characters on the show.
Yeah. Well,
the fact that you guys are saying the show's so much better when Din's on tells about how good the show wasn't before Din was on.
I don't think it's just Din. It's Din and his entire story with Grogu and Luke and Ahsoka and everything that has happened in Mando. It just ruined this.
But what's even crazier about it is in this episode, Din didn't even speak that much. He didn't even have that much of like in the past 2 episodes, the story was focused and written in a way that that he is the main character. The first one, it was all him. Yeah. The second one, it was like 70 to 60% him, and then it was Boba, but it was still focused on Mando. In this episode, he didn't have that many lines, but it still felt like the camera focused on him. Din was the center of the room.
He stood out.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, what were you thinking when you did that?
Yeah.
And the only thing I can think is they realized when they were making this that, damn, dude, Boba's just not a good main character.
Yeah, he's boring.
We got to bring in someone else. So.
Yeah.
Like, Tamora's a good actor.
He is
phenomenal.
Yeah.
But when we were talking about the Din Djarin episode, it was like episode 5 when everything shifted, and we were just following Din on the Halo planet for like 30 minutes. I was just like, and then we ended up talking. I was like, Boba Fett's a cool character, but most people have associated him not with Tamora Morrison. Tamora Morrison's a more uplifting actor. People like him, but they like him more in a heroic role. Like, he's more of a he gives off a different energy than a Boba Fett who's in the Clone Wars a jackass shooting people and being
but
evil.
even if you think about Jango, who Tamora played, was
was cold.
cocky.
was
But
cool.
like he was cocky. He was cool. He had like charisma. You know what I mean? Whereas Boba, the whole thing that we see is just him walking and holding his arm on the thing and being like, "Yeah, I got that." Then doing a cool fight move and then just standing in the background being like the tough bodyguard for Vader or something. You know, it's just like,
he's not a main character.
No, he's not.
He's not a main character. He's the person who stands behind Vader, the main character.
Yeah.
Who skulks and is cool to look at, but doesn't deserve his own show. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel about the Marvel stuff when they start announcing 3 spin-offs of side characters for a show that was mid already.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need more mid because you had some money financially coming in because the show did okay. It's just frustrating to me because I like Star Wars a lot and I love when I see these moments. But I was saying, like, when Din came in, it was really cool. I liked the episode with him on the Halo ring with the lightsaber and all that stuff. I hated that they were talking about, like, fundamental pieces of the story that's a Mandalorian story.
Yeah, should have been saved.
Like, these
Season
are
3.
moments that belong in the Mando show. They have no right. They have no. You could have had Din in, and I would have liked it if you just had him be called in, and be like, "Hey,
That's
buddy,
it.
hey, buddy, you mind coming in?" Yeah, sure. I don't have the baby with me. I mean, it doesn't have to be on the telephone, but you know what I mean? Like, the baby's not with me. You don't even have to do the baby story. You just have Din by himself. You get to even test the fan base and see how much people still like Din without Baby Yoda being included.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to season 1, or the season 3 of Mando, you do the story of him on the Halo ring. You do the thing about, I gotta go bathe in the waters of Mandalore.
And then,
And then the second episode, the second episode can be Luke and Ahsoka, all that stuff. The third episode can be the decision making of the armor and the lightsaber. And then if he leaves Luke, episode 4 we go to the Mandalorian story and follow up with the big cool flashback we got. I just was really disappointed that, like, I remember sitting with Adam and I was just like, why? No, I don't want to watch this now. Like, I literally was like, I feel like this is a trailer for something I shouldn't be seeing yet. Like, this doesn't work with the Boba Fett. And by the end, what does it do for the Boba Fett show?
It killed it.
It does nothing for the Boba Fett.
It killed it.
It does nothing.
I'm
sorry, but
I'm thinking it would have been like really cool if like they did like what you're saying, just called up Boba and it cuts to him. He just finished cutting down all those dudes at the butcher shop, and then he's here,
right back.
And then when Mando comes out, show the entire thing that happened.
And then don't let Din play a big role. Let Boba take the screen time. Have Din have a couple cool moments that people are like,
like the loyalty.
I miss having Din. I miss having Din.
Even like there's just a loyalty line. Like they could have just left that one thing in and then done.
They use the darksaber a little bit too.
But it's just like, for 7 episodes of this show, Boba only really starred in 4 of them.
Yeah, and even then, it was like half of it was flashback where he really starred, and then the other half was just him like getting counseled, bitched, or counseled.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like any of the present day story with Boba Fett. I liked everything else.
I really like the past.
I like the past stuff.
Yeah,
I thought
I
thought that was Boba's strong suit of the whole season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything in present day, I only attach myself to cool spectacles. The 2 Gamorreans, Black Chrysanthemum,
and the Rancor.
The Rancors, the twins, anything that's Star Wars that I can hold off on my love for Star Wars and be like, that's fun. That was a good episode.
But forget about the Twi'lek.
Yeah, definitely a Twi'lek. But in hindsight, it's just like Boba did nothing in that. Fennec, I really feel like got done dirty in this show.
Really?
I really feel like she got done dirty. What do you think was like her big moment in the show? Standing behind Boba Fett.
Telling Boba he's doing the wrong thing every time.
Yeah.
Other than that last assassination, I mean, like, she just telling people that they were doing the wrong thing.
Even that thing, I felt, even that scene, I felt like, couldn't she have done that a long-ass time ago? I mean, why now?
Yeah.
Dude, even in The Bad Batch, she was a better character. For 1 episode, where she kicked Cad Bane's ass.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is just, like, it's, like, little moments, too, that, like, I know the past 2 episodes, they were good about hitting little Easter eggs that, like, made, like, old Star Wars fans or Star Wars fans that have watched everything, like, oh, feel cool, like, the flip of Luke. But, like, even if we just got a little word of, like, her being like, Cad Bane, nice to see you again. And he's like, yeah, last time I saw you was when you had that brat girl with you. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was just like a one-off line, just of them acknowledging each other, too, like, it just would have made Fennec like, oh, right. You've been around. Yeah. You've been done things.
I wonder how early they started the filming of Boba Fett show compared to the Bad Batch show.
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't know.
Is Boba in the Bad Batch?
No, he's not, but Fennec and
was.
Cad Bane are.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the girl you're talking about?
It's the girl, the Omega.
Oh,
The little girl.
Omega.
The little girl.
Boba was with her?
No. Fennec Shand Cad Bane. That's what we were just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was saying Fennec acknowledging Cad Bane, and then Cad Bane like, yeah, last time I saw you was when you were with that little brat girl.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, we're doing heavy criticism, I will say the few things I loved about this show. Episode 2,
Yeah.
as a whole, I love the
That's when you stop the train,
the
right?
Dances with Wolves train scene,
Okay.
like the just getting to have the melding of cultures, the
He gets
old
his staff.
the old Tatooine culture, the lizard drug trip, the all that stuff. I thought all those were cool. The callbacks to him as a child on Camino, watching his father always leave for missions. That's something I actually was kind of disappointed that they didn't explore more. His relationship with his father, which they could have done because it's the same bloody actor. Or talk about Boba's psyche a bit more. Like,
Yeah, where is he
it's
at
just
mentally?
hard. Yeah, it's just hard because we
He
don't
lived a wild
really
life.
know the guy.
Yeah.
Like that's the only disappointing thing is by the end of the show, I still don't really know
Anything about him?
Boba's story by the end.
Yeah.
I mean, we know like the key highlight points that were in
Yeah.
movies, but other than that, it's
Sorry,
like,
sorry. I meant things I liked about the show.
yeah, I know. You were just going down like more of a hate train.
It seems like
Beautiful Twi'leks. Black Chrysanthemum was really cool. The twins were really cool. I thought
you're talking about the Hutts.
No, well, I should say the animation as a whole in this show has been really good.
Yeah.
What?
You're talking about the Hutts when you say.
Well,
the
you
twins?
gotta praise. If there's not a lot of good things to praise in the show, you gotta go for the things that are at least somewhat cool. The Twi'leks were awesome in this.
Like she's hot.
She was.
I mean,
And they killed her.
There wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot of other stuff that was good about
No,
the present day.
It's all good.
I feel like we got
She was a good actress too.
the
And they killed her off ridiculous.
end chapter of Boba. I feel like that's what we got.
Without even
With this
knowing-
whole story,
without
without the
knowing.
middle or the beginning.
Yep.
Oh, god damn this thing. Sorry.
Yeah,
Or I don't even know if we can call that the end. Like,
Rancor was a great movie.
it was.
the Rancor was a great moment. Yeah,
Beautiful.
the CGI across the board was great. I did
Prosthetics, too.
I did like the flashback of the Tuskens, like that
Very good.
whole him like joining the tribe and then like accepting him. That was a cool moment. And then I mean
Machete, thank you for joining the show.
Machete.
You fit
your-
almost too
your
perfect
10 lines,
for being
yeah.
a Rancor keeper.
Thanks for starting the beginning of Mando. All the Mando stuff was great.
Yeah.
5 and 6.
And thank you for Cad Bane live action.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was like top 3.
That was definitely like a very unexpected moment. Like I had no idea that they would do something like that. Just because, like I said, I've always figured he died a while ago.
Yeah.
And then they kill him all.
But even their standoff though at the end was kind of cool. Like even though I don't necessarily agree with Boba's mental, I love the like, oh, you're getting soft in your old age. Let me teach you one last lesson. You know, like that type of thing.
Yeah. I think the last talk was a pretty decent talk.
Yeah, it was cool. They're both supposed to be old, so like you can't expect much, but it was like a little underwhelming, their final fight.
It's like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
Yes, it is. It is like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Like just knowing what they'd end up doing with the prequels, it's like, man, y'all couldn't make it. Like a dumb fan animation where it's like a shitty like face, just like
I think I know what you're
CGI
talking about.
on was a better version than
Yeah.
like A New Hope. But I mean, like it was made in 70 something,
Yeah.
so 78.
I don't think they knew what this would do.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But, Cad Bane was a great addition.
And your fucking droid from Fallen Order.
Yeah, I for Cad Bane, I was really excited that he got included.
Really trying to be positive.
Huh?
I said we're all just trying so hard to be positive.
I mean, we talked about the episode 2 was good and Cad Bane. And
Well, that's
4.
just the unfortunate thing. Like I just want to be fair. Is like
It's small
I don't want to
things that are
always suck off Star Wars just because I love it. Like I had a lot more. Like I was just sitting here during the episode and I was just like, man, I kind of feel more disappointed than I am happy with some of the stuff.
You're so right, dude.
Like I think the Rancor was the coolest part of the episode. I thought it was really cool. And then, like, there was a moment when after Cad Bane died, I was like, well, I guess the last thing that I have to watch is just this Rancor demolish stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care to watch more Fennec at this point because they should have done stuff with her earlier. I hated the biker gang.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the cyberpunk stuff. Now that the show's done, I'm just
But
saying.
Thundercat was in this show.
I don't even care. I didn't even know who it was. Still don't care. Sorry, Thundercat. Hey, you looked cool. But I mean, you were mid. I'm not gonna. It's whatever.
What's the Thundercat?
It's the dude with the dreads who is the.
He
He's
fixed Fennec.
Yeah,
His
he's
arm was cool.
he is a like bassist, music producer, like really
I
famous.
thought it was somebody famous.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Will told me it was Thundercat, like the day
That's his
after
name,
or something.
Thundercat?
yeah.
Gamorreans.
We're awesome.
Damn!
I'm sorry, dude.
They got whacked.
Oh, dude, that was so dumb.
Did they even have guns or did they have
That was-
knives?
That was like one of the dumbest parts of the entire episode. They are out in the open lands of Tatooine, and
They get
somehow
pushed off an edge.
six dog creatures funnel them off into a pit. That is the dumbest thing I've probably seen in this show.
That's so funny though.
It was very funny. It was very funny. They shouldn't have done our pigs dirty like that. I didn't even get to know their names.
No.
Pig 1 and Pig 2.
The Gamorrean guards.
They deserved better,
They
bro.
did deserve better.
Black Chrysanthemum was cool.
Black Chrysanthemum
He-
was awesome.
He MVP.
Why
of
was
that
he not
episode.
in the back tank? They said he could get a squad in it.
Get
We
Cad
didn't
Bane
see
out of
it.
that. Get Cobb Vanth out of that thing and
Yeah.
put Chrysanthemum in there.
Maybe it was filled with hair and they had to clean it up
Yeah.
afterwards, and then they put Cobb Vanth in it.
Yes. Also,
Or they put some
just when-
cyberpunk on him too.
just when I wanted Cad Bane to have like one cool moment killing somebody, they couldn't even let him kill off anyone.
Of course.
Oh, true.
You know, he didn't get a single kill. Well, other than no names.
Yeah, the deputy.
No names. Cad Bane came in and did nothing. And he walked in, he stared at Boba, they took a parlay, and then he came back and did the same thing. I know it's hard because it's a CG prosthetic mix, so they don't want to constantly have him on. I know it's difficult, but if it's so difficult, don't bring him in. If you're not going to do anything. It's how I feel about...
Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go down this rabbit hole.
We don't need to talk about Luke again.
We
for
don't.
Season 2.
We don't. But he came back for season 3.
And he was freaking
It
awesome.
was great.
Yeah.
It was the coolest visual. Mixed with the Rancor.
We got to see what about the
Oh,
Mandalore?
yeah, the temp-
the
and the-
Mandalore getting destroyed? That
Don't
was a
care
really
about
cool
it.
visual. That was a cool visual.
Cool.
That was a cool visual.
It was cool, but I don't
Thank
care
you.
about it in the show.
Fuck, Sam, doesn't matter. It was in the show. We have to see. That's the thing. We have to take it as and account for it in the show because it was in the show.
I guess I will. My verdict will be settled after season 3 of The Mandalorian.
For sure.
We will see. I just can't wait for all the big audience to return to Mando season 3 and be like,
So what happened?
why is Grogu here? I thought Luke took him.
So what happened?
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be people who are like
Who didn't watch
feeling
Boba.
They're
for
not
sure.
going to do the blah, 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 with a big scroll and say what happened.
They don't do that in the
the
TV.
Emperor's alive.
Oh my god, that's
Grogu quit before school started.
he dropped out.
He dropped out in the
First
first
dropout.
grade in preschool. 5 days in.
I feel like there was also a lot of like wasted screen time. I want to use the word.
Faux show.
It's just like with the new destroyers, they just kept shooting at them. They're just shooting at it, and nothing was happening. Like somebody try to figure something out on how to do it.
Yes, Adam.
And then with the two episodes before this, with the whole building of his ship,
Well,
which
remember,
in part was cool, but at the same time,
remember
I
when we were
really don't
watching
think it was
Attack on-
necessary.
Remember when we were talking about Attack on Titan? Why the reason that I don't like spectacle, or the only reason I like spectacle is when the story's good. That's why I enjoy Attack on Titan's spectacle is because
The
they
story's
make
good.
the story freaking amazing. So when the fighting comes, it is super exciting. I don't care about any of the story happening, so my love for Tatooine does not exist in this instance.
Oh.
So I don't care about what's happening. I just wanted to see a Rancor fight and Cad Bane kill people,
Didn't get it.
and all we got was biker gang fighting droidicas and
So Din and Boba's jetpack was really cool. I loved how they used all of Boba's like equipment throughout the episode. That was awesome.
The knee blasters.
He had both the knees,
The rocket.
the rocket.
What about Cad Bane's jetpack?
Didn't use it.
Does he have one?
Yeah, he
Oh.
Remember the past like 2 episodes how me and Will were like, oh, Cad Bane's got a special thing.
Oh yeah.
he's got his
He didn't
boots.
use 'em.
His boots have like little jetpacks on them that he flies with.
I guess he didn't have it. I didn't see them on his legs.
Probably not.
He's getting
Didn't get
old.
spurs either.
Yeah.
He's old.
Yeah.
He's got to wear some gear.
I mean, we've ragged on this. Do we even want to? Let's do one favorite episode. What was your favorite episode of this season? Including the Mando stuff. You have to include it. It was in the show.
Last episode.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Same.
I think personally, honestly,
Episode
it
2 was good too.
6 was great to see the Luke and
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka and Grogu again.
In the temple.
In the temple. I personally like 5 more. I feel like 5 felt like a better story altogether. Although it made me feel weird that it was like all.
That was a roller
Like,
coaster.
literally all man.
But that's the only episode Boba Fett wasn't featured in.
Yeah.
The one episode you love of Boba is
Didn't
the one he's
didn't
not.
he come right at the end of the
No.
episode?
Fennec did.
No.
Yeah, Fennec.
He
Fennec came
right
in and
at
said,
the
hey,
No,
we
it
got
was
a mission
Fennec.
for you.
Yeah.
Boba Fett was not in that episode.
And he was like, no, it's free. And then it ended.
Anyways, man, I really liked episode 5. It was really good.
It was good, too.
Mando falling. Got to see Darksaber fight. Paz Vizsla a bitch. I mean, like, yeah, man, that was great.
Yeah, 6 was just cool. I really... I thought you were going to sneeze. Luke was just... It's hard. Once Luke's up there looking that good, it's hard to compare. It's hard to compare.
And seeing Ahsoka with her master's son.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool
man,
too.
That was cool. Well,
Okay. Just to end on a happy note. Top 3 favorite characters of the season. Okay, should we not?
I
No.
feel like we shouldn't.
No. We're just gonna say like Din or the Rancor
Din, Grogu,
at this
and
point.
Luke.
And Luke, yeah.
Dude, I'm so happy that this is the way we are. It's just so good, man. Alright, guys, if anybody's a real Star Wars fan and is upset about our opinions, I feel like you're just not being
Honest with yourself.
reasonable with us, at least.
Yeah.
I'll do a favorite character. I'm not going to say Din. I really liked the Tusken Raider that's talking about a fight. Yeah.
I did too.
He was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Shaman.
Yes, the
Shaman,
Grandmaster,
too.
yeah, whatever you
I
want to
gave
call
2
him.
favorite characters.
If it has to be people that isn't Mando related, I'm going to say... Can I put the Rancor as one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Rancor is number 1. Black Chrysanthemum's number 2.
Yeah, Black Chrysanthemum was cool.
Number 3. Number 3 is the Tusken that jumped the bike onto the train. The trainer.
Yeah.
Yep. And then maybe a Gamorrean guard is an honorable mention.
I was just gonna say both Gamorrean guards. Honestly.
That's your 2 favorite characters of the
Yeah.
show? Man, they did you dirty then.
Yeah.
You guys happy? You guys good?
I will say, Luke was a surprise, didn't really fit in. 1,000 times better than season 2 of Mando. I really liked his addition into the show. Although I don't agree with what he was saying, but, that's it. That's all I've got.
Samesies. Guys, we're going to wrap it up. So, if you enjoyed this reaction, if you enjoyed the videos, if you enjoyed this playlist, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Your honest thoughts. Think about the show. If it doesn't align with us, that is okay.
Yeah. It's your
I just
opinion.
want to know everybody's genuine, honest, raw thoughts on the entirety of the season. We will see you for the next Star Wars thing that comes out, so make sure you tune in because there are Star Wars things that we definitely love to talk about. So for the meantime, we're going to punch it. Bye-bye.
Bah! Obi-Wan, May 25th.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Mando season 3.